Hey guys, it's Lauren from It's the Kellys, and today I have a level 8 carry-on to review for you guys. And I'm really excited about this one because quite a few of you guys have asked about it, and I haven't ever reviewed anything like it before. I'm really curious to see how I like it and how you are going to like it. This is the Voyageur Carry-On from Level 8, and it does come in 3 different sizes. This is the carry-on, but they do have 2 checked sizes as well. The biggest difference between this bag and other bags is this wide handle right here. Most bags have a skinny little handle like this. It's not very sturdy. It's not very easy to maneuver. And most of all, you have the little handles in your luggage that you have to kind of pack around. So that's why I'm really excited to show you guys this bag today. Now, I have just about every single suitcase that Level 8 has. If I haven't shown it before, then it is coming. I love Level 8 suitcases because they are durable, inexpensive, and I think they're really stylish too, which shouldn't really matter when it comes to luggage, but it kind of does. So just like any other packing video that we have done here on It's the Kellys, we are going to go over the ins and outs and all of the details of this bag. We are going to measure it and weigh it in person, and then we are going to pack it. And what's interesting about this one is going to be how it differs packing with these wide handles versus the other handles, and if it really does make a difference. If you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, please do so by clicking that subscribe button down below. I travel often and pack well and want to help you guys do the same. I have been to 88 countries and all 7 continents in a carry-on bag. So whether I am doing luggage reviews or comparisons for you, or whether I am doing packing videos, I am your girl for all things travel. Also be sure to check us out on Instagram because I have a ton of tips and tricks on there daily that I don't necessarily have the space for here on YouTube. All right, so let's check out this bag. This bag is $229.99. but I have a code with Level 8 so that you guys can get a discount. So not only do you have to use the code, but you also have to use the link in the description, and that is good for any Level 8 product on their website. Now, this does come in 4 colors. It has black or navy, and then this is one of the limited edition colors called Celadon, and they also have a yellow. Now, the limited edition colors, what's cool about them is that when you look at it from the side, it's dual toned. So this one has kind of this deeper dusty blue with this really light blue color, and then the yellow one has yellow on the front and black in the back. Let's go ahead and get the measurements out of the way before we get into all of the other details. Obviously, any measurements are also going to include the handles or the wheels because that's how airlines do it. So this one is about 21.5 inches tall, which is great. The depth is just over 9, and then the width is just over 14. What I want to do now is put it up against my textured carry-on from Level 8 because I did take this all around Europe and I did put it in all of the sizers. This one was perfectly fine, so I really want to see how this one differs. If you can see, it is just a tiny bit wider, but actually the depth and the height are exactly the same. So I really do think that this one can be okay. I can't necessarily go take it to sizers at my airport because they don't have a ton of European sizers there. Now this bag can hold 43 liters and the website says that it is 8.1 pounds, but we have been weighing these in person as well because a lot of the times those are different. So let's weigh it. It does say that it's 8.5 pounds and it is empty right now. So this is the same great outside shell that the textured luggage has, and it has kind of this matte finish, but if you look at it up close, it is nice and textured. It is not a completely smooth finish. So I think that that is a big reason why this polycarbonate shell is so much more durable than some other brands. Like I said, there are the two colors, which I think is a really cool feature of this bag. You do have the black zipper right here. You do have TSA locks on the top. And of course you have a nice little grab handle here and a nice little grab handle here. On the side here, you do have these little feet, so if you're going to set your luggage down at all, it's going to protect the outer shell. And then you do have them right here on the back as well, which is a little bit different. I don't think I've seen that before. Now this luggage is not expandable, but I think that that's perfectly okay. This does have a lot of room inside. It holds 43 liters, you guys. These are the Level 8 360 silent wheels, which have always been wonderful. They're the same wheels on the other bag, and my textured luggage from Level 8 took such a beating in the cobblestone streets of Europe last year, and they are still perfect. Now let's talk about this wide handle. And you know, there might be some little debates in the comments. The number one reason that people are going to want a wide handle, the actual handles that go into the bag are going to go down along the side of it here, leaving you all of this room to pack. Versus if you have more of the typical telescopic handle, they're going to be right here, leaving those grooves to have to pack in. The second reason that people are going to like this wider handle is that it is so much more sturdy. And I can say that 100%. This is the sturdiest handle of any bag I have ever reviewed on this channel, and it has to be because of the width. I am literally jiggling it and it is not moving at all. Maneuverability with a handle, this is going to be your absolute best bet that you can possibly get in a bag. Now, the only problem with a wide handle is going to be if you are the type of person like me that travels with a personal item as well, and your personal item has a little trolley handle on the back to place it over your luggage, you will not be able to put your personal item trolley on this. So that is something to think about. You know, would you rather have the wider handle because it's the most structured, strongest, stable handle out of any other piece of luggage, or do you want to be able to have that personal item and have that trolley sleeve? Let's go ahead and open this luggage up and show you what the inside looks like, because there are some cool features. Alrighty, so a big reason why I love Level 8 suitcases is because most of the time both of their sides are covered, so all of your stuff is going to be contained, which is fabulous. On this side, this is the side without the handle, and it's just a nice normal mesh compartment, just pretty typical with the inside lining. But on this side, we have two little zippered compartments. One is just mesh again right here, and then this one is a nice wet dry compartment, which I always love. Then of course, when we open up this compartment here, this is the side with the handles, and you see how this is just kind of normal flat, because the handles are over here in the corners of the bag. And of course, we will pack this in a minute just to be able to see the difference. Now you guys know that every packing video that I do a shoe test, which is putting one of my husband's size 13 shoes into the bag to make sure that it fits, because I really do think that if you can't fit a shoe in a bag, that the bag is kind of lame. Good passes and good passes. We're gonna go ahead and measure the inside too, because the outside includes the handles on the wheels, but the inside is more of your packing space. So obviously your width is going to be just over 14. Your length is going to be about 20, and your depth on this side is just under 5. And your depth on this side is just under 5 as well. What I'm going to do now is bring out my level 8 textured luggage, which has a more typical handle, and then compare that inside packing area to the inside packing area of this Voyageur luggage with the wider handle. This is going to be the packing portion of this video. Instead of packing the entire bag to show you what it can fit, obviously it's a nice size bag, it's going to fit a lot. I think that this is probably the more important stuff to really go over. So I'm going to use a medium sized packing cube from Level 8, as well as 2 little packing cubes, and put them on that side to see how they fit. Okay, so this is the textured carry-on, and you can see these grooves here from the handle. And then this is the one we're reviewing today, which is the Voyageur, and you can see how this is more wide open and that the handles are here on the side. Now, to me, they take up the same amount of space, to be perfectly honest, but let's go ahead and see. I haven't done this before. So we will put in this medium-sized packing cube right here, fits in beautifully, and then we will do the 2 smaller size ones. And these are fitting in no problem. Go ahead and zip it up. Good. Now this side is just a smidge deeper than this side, so we do have to keep that in mind. But let's transfer this right over here. Still seems to fit pretty well. We'll put that one in here and that one in here. Go ahead and zip it. Now this side does bulge out just a little bit more, but everything is still nice and packed. And I really do think that it's not necessarily because of the handles, but it's just because this side is just the teeniest little bit shorter. But it fits in both sides. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments about the wider handle versus more of the typical handle. Do you guys think it's going to be easier to pack with, or do you guys think that it doesn't really make a difference? Let's go ahead and look at those handles a little bit deeper. And then just for reference, but this is a brand new textured carry-on. This is not the one that I traveled with. So like we showed, this is that wider handle. And then this is the skinnier handle. So you can really see that difference right there. This one, very, 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 very sturdy. And then this one, it's still nice and sturdy, especially compared to some other brands. But for some reason, I really do think that the skinnier ones just jiggle a little bit more. It almost just feels like you have to force this handle a little bit more versus this one can totally just roll on its own. You know, if this is down on the ground and you're pushing it, it's almost like you're pushing the handle forward so that the bag has to go with it, versus this one is the entire length of the bag. So when you push it, you push the whole suitcase versus the handle that therefore pushes the suitcase. I don't know if that makes sense or if that just is more confusing. You just have to really feel it in person. This one is way more effortless. All right, guys, we have some chatting to do. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious, and I really want to have a good discussion about wide handles. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in this bag, again, there is a link and a code down in the comments so that you can get 10% off any level 8 bag of your choice. I am very, very happy with this bag and very, very happy with this gorgeous celadon color. And I can't wait to travel with it one day. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know down below. Other than that, I will see you in our next video. Bye.